Welcome back to the Tool Crib. Today I'm going to show you how to clean up a bad cut. What we've got here is I've got an old piece of 1 inch, 1 inch by 3 that I found in the yard that has been there for quite a little while. The whole reason I got this is because I wanted to try out this new cleaning strip, XT Pro from 3M. It's supposed to remove rust and mill skill very easily, and so I was going to use this piece to demonstrate that and see how well it works. But I need to clean up some of this rough spots on this thing first, so I thought I'd do a little demonstration because I see a lot of guys that come into the field and they really just do this. They attack it the wrong way. So they generally try to just take the grinder across the face because ultimately what you're trying to do is grind it all flat, when in actuality that's just going to cause more wear on your consumables, on your grinding disc. It's actually better to attack this from the side. Now, for the most part, I could probably knock up a lot of this off from a sideways blow with just a regular hammer, but I'm just going to leave it to demonstrate this. So it's actually easier, it's actually cleaner too, to come along the side of all those inclusions. What you're trying to do is just grind it. There's less surface to grind here, and you'll grind right to the corner, and then you'll be able to just pop it off with a hammer. Where if you go the other way and you're trying to grind across the face, what will happen is you'll hit the high spots and eventually you'll get them all ground, but as you're running across, you'll dip into the low spots and you end up having a pretty uneven piece of steel there, depending on what you're doing. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it does, but this is actually less wear on your consumables. So we're going to demonstrate that now. What we're going to do is we're going to come in from the side and just grind to the corner, and then we'll be able to take a hammer and knock it right off. Now for this demonstration, I'm going to be using the DeWalt 60 volt max cordless grinder. This is the DCG 414. It's probably one of the best grinders. It's actually one of the most convenient grinders that DeWalt has ever made. They're just so incredibly handy and they're perfect for little tasks like this. So let's get started cleaning this up. Now that we've ground along the face of this, then we can just chip it right off. We've got that side, we're going to come along the interface and do the opposite side. And you can see I didn't even have to hit that and all the slag just came right off. Now I'm going to actually flip this around to do the opposite side, this last edge. Try to keep the grinding sparks always going down or away from you as much as possible, just for safety. Most of that should have just popped right off, but we'll check it out. You can see it's left a little bit, so now you can just take the grinder and now you can do the surface prep on the top. And now that we've got all that, is quick and easy, and I didn't dig into the top of the steel, so everything still has square corners. Well, not in this particular piece, but you can imagine if it were a square cut, how that would be much more beneficial because we're not digging in to the corners of the steel. So little demonstration on how to use a grinder to clean up a bad cut. This has been the Texas Tool Crib. I appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.